What's the situation?
Some of our brothers and sisters in the light were responding to a request for help by the Magisters at the Sanctum of the Moon. Apparently the Twilight's blade has been seen lurking in the area. We expected to hear back from them a while ago, but we've heard nothing. Given the strength of the party that went, Salandria and I wanted some additional backup before we looked into the issue. Care to lend a hand?
Stay on course. It's so good to see you again. Shala. Well met.
Well, the cultists don't seem to be hiding now, but I don't see any of our missing paladins.
How can I help?
The Twilight's Blade are acting boldly in their takeover here. None of these Magisters have any information for us. We'll hold this end of the bridge and protect any Magisters who escape. You get in there and look for signs of the missing paladins. Were they taken? Did they put up a fight? Or were they ambushed? Are they still armed? I have a bad feeling we are running out of time.
We can do this. Aladash Malanore. It's so good to see you again.
We need to figure out what the Twilight's Blade is trying to do here. We also need to get rid of these cultists, so the Magisters can get back to their work-building runestones. Take out as many cultists as you can. See if any of them are carrying information we can use.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
We tried to hold them off. Their power was too great.
Baladash Malanore.
Their power was so dark, I couldn't keep my focus.
May the eternal sun guide you.
I need to get closer.
I need a target. It's too far away. I don't have a target.
The corpse of this Blood Knight has been horribly mangled and tainted by void magic. He put up a fight but was unable to survive. Salandria will want to know of this.
I don't have a target.
Baladash Malanore. Are you ready? Let's go!
Those bastards. They'll pay for Somberson's death.
Aldiel Shala. How can I help?
Well, we know more. They were here at one point, but they've been taken. Unarmed. Now we need to find out where to.
Duty calls. Baladash Malinore.
What'd you find?
Are you ready? Let's go!
Good job out there. We'll need to find more if we're going to find our missing friends.
It's so good to see you again.
We need to find out where the paladins were taken. Easiest way to do that is ask. Under a bit of duress. Find an isolated target, beat them down, and then drag them to the hollow on the other side of the sanctum. Talia and I will get the civilians to safety and meet you there.
I'll see you again soon, right? Are you ready? Let's go!
Good. Now we can force some answers.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
We need to know where Dawnheart and the others were taken. This one doesn't seem to want to talk, but we can fix that.
Aldiel Shala. Baladash Malinore.
The Twilight's blade will pay for everyone they have harmed.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Are you ready? Let's go!
The ruins of Deathhome. They better be alive when we get there.
I'll see you again soon, right? What's the situation?
Thanks to our friend here, we know the missing paladins were taken to Deathhome. We have to find them before it is too late. Salandria and I will meet you there.
We can do this. Well met.
Good. You made it. Now let's save those paladins.
What's the situation?
Our friends are being held in this area. I have no idea what state we'll find them in, but I pray they are at least alive. Help me find and free our missing paladins in the ruins of Deathhome.
Stay on course. Baladash Malinore. It's so good to see you again.
Those monsters will pay for what they have done. Take out any Twilight's blade cultists you see. We'll scour them from Eversong for good.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
We need to make it clear to these cultists that they aren't welcome. Tear down their banners and destroy their books and supplies. Do whatever you can to wreck their camp.
I'll see you again soon, right?
target something first. I need a target.
Enubilore Delana.
It's too far away.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need a target. I'm out of range. Something first.
Are you ready? Let's go!
We have wiped Eversong clean of their filth.
Aldiel Shalah.
I don't have a... It's too far away. I need a target.
It's so good to see you again.
Good work. Even if they come crawling back, they won't find much.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. How can I help?
All things considered, this was a good result. I wish. Well, we couldn't save everyone, but we did save most of them. I guess that is as much as anyone can ask for in a situation like this.
Farewell, friend. Baladash Malanore.
We'll crush their leader for justice and the light.
I'll see you again soon, right? Are you ready? Let's go!
We'll mourn the lost and celebrate those who survived. Thank you, hero.
Aldiel Shalaz.
We endure.
Of all the times to have an issue with the runestone crystal supplies, what are those imbecile magisters doing? And of course, all responsibility falls on Terrell. Oh, my apologies. How long have you been standing there? Most certainly, I have the incredibly important and delightful job of ensuring the logistics of delivering the proper arcane crystals to each runestone. However, with the strain the light bloom is having on each site, supplies are running thin, and yet despite that, those bloody magisters...
Terrell pinches his nose and frowns before recomposing himself.
Please ignore my cry for help. It is merely the way I cope with the stresses of the job.
Sun chase your shadows. Baladash.
Of all the times, the wards on the runestones weaken by the hour. Without fresh, arcane-charged crystals, the light bloom will gain ground. I know this is not your burden to bear, as you have much more to handle, but if you could see these supplies delivered, it would mean more than I can say. Will you lend your strength to this task, for the sake of all who call this place home?
A new Bala Balorialan.
Get something first.
Glory to the Sindora.
Please pardon the dust, hero. Efforts to restore the spire to be a defensible camp have been less than effective. Still, we continue on.
With perseverance, strength.
Ah, you are the one who brought the supplies. My thanks. The wards are stable now. However, there is another task here that could use your attention.
Aldiel Shalom.
Please pardon the dust. The nearby runestone has gone dark, and the light bloom is on its way. I can't hold this ground alone. Help me set the weapons, line up the potions, and get our supplies in order. We'll meet that growth with discipline and precision, and send it back in pieces.
May the eternal sun guide you.
I'm out of range.
Please, pardon the dust. Good work. Now for the hard part.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Please, pardon the dust. Brace yourself. The time is upon us. Hold the line and keep them from reaching the runestone at all costs. I'll focus on restoring its power, but I need you to protect me and everyone here. Are you ready?
Sun chase your shadows.
Target something first. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
Anubalore Dalana.
Prepare yourself. This will not be easy. Once we begin, we won't be able to stop. Are you ready?
Anubala Balore Alan.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
What needs bring you here?
Please, pardon the dust. The runestone hums with power again thanks to you. You have my appreciation.
We shall not falter.
What have you learned lately? Have you anything
I am very
new to
busy at the
research?
moment. Good job and good riddance.
Remember, there's magic in discovery.
Champion, I could use your assistance. The natives here in Silvermoon are proving to be less hospitable than we had hoped. In their defense, their city is facing down a darkness unlike anything Azeroth has ever faced, so tensions are high. Can you use your unique perspective and help de-escalate some of the hotspots that are emerging around Silvermoon?
We need to put a stop to these fights.
Agreed. This city's a powder keg, ready to go.
We endure.
Everyone is looking at the sky, but I heard what is creeping up on us from the south. Light-infused plants, trolls, all while the Sunwell is failing. If we are too weak to defend our home, why not accept the void and the power it brings?
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
This is for the Sunwell. We cannot survive on just mana biscuits.
You already took our Magister, our knights, our weapons, and now our food?
All of us. Adventurer, I am not certain this merits your personal attention. We were promised food and supplies from Eversong as our paladins and priests find the last of their reserve energy flagging. These people do not seem predisposed to helping or trusting us, even though the survival of their city, indeed, the survival of all of Azeroth is predicated on our success. If we are to maintain our vigil over the Sunwell, holding back the relentless death that is the Void, we need more to go on than conjured biscuits and illusionary flavors. Can you speak to these people on our behalf? Perhaps they will trust you more.
Greetings, traveler.
Thank the light we were all summoned here together. Our fellow shields in faith from the other orders stand with us too. Here, we are no longer just the army of the light, but the vanguard. Is it not grand and terrible, champion? I look forward to standing against the end of all things with you by my side.
Fight well, traveler.
Have you spoken with the High Exarch? With the General? Do you know when we will be marching out? This cannot be sustained much longer.
Fight well, traveler.
You. I have heard of you. You are the champion. They said you were here to help beat back the Void. These soldiers told me they need my goods for the Sunwell, and then tried to just take my entire cart. No please, no thank you, no recompense. I do not know them. How do I know this is not just the Alliance making an excuse to take what they want? Well, a war for the end of the world. I would have gladly given them everything I have if they had explained it better, instead of simply taking my goods like common bandits or Alliance raiders. We can part with a cart of goods, though I would ask they remember whose city they are in.
Treat my wares with care. What needs bring you here?
The Vanguard brought with them an Alliance paladin I know is responsible for the death of my family members on foreign shores. Now we welcome them into our city because what is in the sky is worse than they are.
Anubala de L'Orealan. Baladash, Melanore.
Everyone is looking at the sky, but I heard what is creeping up on us from the south. Light-infused plants, trolls, all while the Sunwell is failing. If
Shoreleron.
I need to target something first.
Sun chase your shadows.
I don't have a target.
I'm a warlock, not a cultist.
State your business.
Wasn't me. I don't know what they think I did, but it wasn't me. I am pretty sure. These Vanguard were all over me like they have never heard of a warlock before. I don't know if it's because I am undead, I dress in purple, or the fact that I summoned a Voidwalker.
Farewell.
We are the wrath of the Sunwell.
This city is rife with infiltrators. The Void loves to work its way in through the seams, sneaking in behind wearing the face of a friend. I will not see my city fall to betrayal.
Release the Void Wielders. They may wander the city, but we will tolerate none of their taint near the Sunwell.
Our caution of allowing a Void Elf as powerful as Magister Umbric near the Sunwell is warranted. Illyria Windrunner approached the Sunwell a few years ago, and it altered the magic just by her presence. Granted, she holds a dark Neru within her, but I am not about to risk letting a creature so given to the Void that close to the Sunwell. Remember the mission.
Well done. That void storm is evoking fear and terror in everyone who sees it, myself included. But I chose this life of standing up to evil and spitting in its face. Sadly, not everyone had the luxury of that being a choice.
Champion, we have a bit of a delicate situation. The Vanguard of the Light has just informed me they have taken Magister Umbric into custody. Apparently he was trying to get close to the Sunwell. I do not have to tell you that tensions are high between my city and the Vanguard. We need Umbric to continue his research if we are to have a chance at contending with the Voidstorm. I want you to represent me in negotiating Umbric's release. Whether we like him or not, we need him.
Use discretion, Champion. We need both Umbric and the Vanguard.
With perseverance.
I have stood by the Regent Lord for years, but I am starting to worry when the Doomsayers are making more sense than he is.
I was investigating the Void to help you!
We will not be tempted by your offers of help, Void Elf.
The army will come. Our caution. Farewell.
I was simply attempting to get a closer reading on the Voidstorm. Look, we do not have time for their distrust of my methods. Can't you feel it? The Voidstorm is not growing weaker, Dot. It is getting stronger. The Sunwell cannot maintain its defense much longer. I need to find a way into the Voidstorm. And to do that, I need to evaluate the data I just gathered without getting killed by zealots. Can you help talk them down?
Be open to possibilities.
The Vanguard of the Light caught Magister Umbric getting close to the Sunwell. I had to intervene to ensure they did not execute him on sight. Lothraction and I are both very familiar with the corrupting nature of certain magics and their influence. It seems we took very different lessons from those experiences, however. I agree with Lothamar, though I also understand this is a politically complicated situation. Magister Umbric is not a citizen of Silvermoon. He and the Rendori are exiles, which means Lothamar has no authority. Even if Umbric were a citizen, he is also a Magister. That means he falls under the auspice of Grand Magister Ramath, who seems to have taken Umbric's use of void magic as a personal betrayal. Really, if we do not go on the offensive soon, we will be destined to fall to the void. Well, Illidan once said, sometimes the hand of fate must be forced.
I do what I can.
The light will always prevail. Our caution of allowing a Void Elf as powerful as Magister Umbric near the Sunwell is warranted. Illyria Windrunner approached the Sunwell a few years ago, and it altered the magic just by her presence. Granted, she holds a dark Neru within her, but I am not about to risk letting a creature so given to the Void that close to the Sunwell. I do not recognize Lothamar's authority in this matter. This Void Elf is an exile, and by his very nature, considered to be a threat to the Sunwell and our forces here. Umbric is not a citizen of Silvermoon, nor are we subservient to the rules of a Regent Lord when it comes to our war with the Void. He may counsel, not give orders. Tempting, too tempting. I doubt we could trust a path presented by a minion of the Void, but we need to do something. The Sunwell is holding for now, but this is not a stalemate. The Void Storm will begin breaching our defenses soon if something does not change. We must go on the offensive.
Careful of the Void's tricks.
The Vanguard of the Light knows our business when it comes to war with the Void. The forces there are predatory, infectious, cancerous, and consuming. This is how they fight. They wear the face of a friend or offer a deal, and then before you know it, another world is devoured. We have already compromised our legions enough for Silvermoon. Lord Thamar is thinking too small. We are not here to save a city. We are here to save all of Azeroth. I have no doubt that is true. Yet can we trust him to give us a path we can use? Or is it for his own personal gain? We need to go on the offensive, but again, this is how the Void infests worlds. They offer you a hand in your time of need, and then take everything from you. Queen Anshurik, Queen Ashura, Nexus King Sahadadar. All of these people accepted a hand offered when they were most desperate. We must rise above them. Our own auguries are researching this. They do not have a solution yet, but neither does this void-stained elf. We cannot bring the Vindicar to bear here due to the suppressive magics. Teleportation and flight magics cannot breach the storm. Yet we will find a way in. We must have faith that we will find a way.
The light destroys the void.
Did Lord Thamar send you? Umbric was once a colleague before he turned to the Void. He was always reckless. You might call it bold, but his approach to magic showed no respect for the boundaries we carefully established to safeguard this world. Now he has gone too far. Lord Thamar may believe he has authority here, but Umbric is a magister and thus subject to my judgment and authority. What is more, he and his kind were exiled for their practices. Void magic is not just a taboo. It is fundamentally evil at its very core. Lord Thamar is blinded by his desperation. Yes, we must save Silvermoon and the Sunwell, but to turn to the Void, Number Umbric is not only using the Void, but relying on techniques refined by one of our greatest betrayers. It will be harder to rely only on the light or arcane to find a way into the Void Storm, but they will be far more trustworthy methods than what Umbric plans.
Do not let outsiders interfere.
I know I can help.
The Vanguard of the Light caught Magister Umbric getting close to the Sunwell. I had to intervene to ensure they did not execute him on sight. Lothrax,
together.
I agree with Lord Thamar.
High Commander,
really,
you will
if we
release
do not
Magister
go on the
Umbric,
offensive
if you
soon.
please.
No! This elf has made their allegiance known.
They have. To me. Time and time again, Umbric and his Rendorai have shown their loyalty to the Alliance, despite persecution and distrust. You do not have the time to imprison him, nor the grounds to execute him.
But Umbric
is fond of bold actions. Is that what I heard you say, Grand Magister? Now is the time for bold actions. Release him. I accept full responsibility.
Fine. On your head, be it.
I can protect you in the city.
Thank you for your intercession. While I prize myself on doing what is...
Results will change that.
Results?
I have no tools, no support, and zealots on both sides hunting me.
If you found a pathway to Xalatath, the Vanguard would leave, to say nothing of the power your people could acquire.
Thank you for your intercession. While I prize myself on doing what is necessary for Silvermoon and the Sunwell, I have a feeling my own patience would have worn thin, and I would have said something that all of us would have regretted.
Xaladath's attacks grow stronger.
That wasn't an...
Aldiel Shalah.